I'm Louise from the research team at the Australian Communications and Media Authority. The ACMA has released its 2013-14 Communications Report, an annual publication offering a snapshot of the Australian communications landscape. The key themes in this year's report include the contrast between changes in online connections and online consumption, Australians' increasing levels of digital engagement, and shifts in telecommunication and media consumer preferences. Australians love new technology and we're quick to adopt it. Our appetite for digital data and content is ever increasing, while the number of communications connections have stabilised. The number of mobile-only consumers, that's people with a mobile phone but no fixed-line telephone in the home, increased by a third to 27% of adult Australians, whereas we've seen a 2% decline in fixed-line telephone services since last year. Growth of internet connections has slowed over the last 3 years. At June 2014, 81% of Australians had an internet connection in the home. As for mobile services, this is the first year we've seen a decline, albeit a small one, in the number of connections. This indicates that the mobile market may have reached saturation. While connections have plateaued, our appetite for data and content is ever increasing. Data downloads have increased across all networks. This year, Australians downloaded 53% more data than the year before. Digital engagement is also intensifying, and Australians are using more devices to go online. Our research shows that 68% of people going online use 3 or more devices, compared to 62% in the previous year. Australian internet users also love portable devices. 76% of us access the internet on a mobile phone, and tablet use has grown by 25 percentage points in just 2 years. Australians are living digital lives, and this is reflected in the shift to consumer preferences. For example, we're replacing older mobile phones with smartphones. At May 2014, there were over 12 million Australian adults using a smartphone, and data downloads using smartphones and tablets almost doubled in the past year. Reflecting the rapid take-up of smart devices, we've also seen strong growth in VoIP calls using mobile phones, up by 41%, and tablets, up by 48%. The way in which Australians engage with online content, including music, movies, TV, video clips and radio programs, is changing, with the number of people streaming media content now overtaking downloading. Streaming activities experienced strong growth in the 5 years to June 2014, while downloading activities remained stable. 44% of internet users streamed media, compared to 31% who downloaded their media. The Communications Report also provides an overview of the performance of telecommunications and broadcasting industries, including compliance with their regulatory obligations. For emergency services, Telstra performed above its emergency call answering requirements, and over the year there was a 4% decrease in the number of calls to 000 and 112. In broadcasting, all the quotas were met for Australian content transmission, including content, drama and documentaries. Considering telecommunications consumer safeguards and quality of service, all the qualifying carriage service providers met the CSG benchmarks during 2013-14. And in a further reflection of internet growth, ISPs participating in the Australian Internet Security Initiative are reporting and acting on an increased number of computer infections. To find out more about how Australians are using communication services, download your copy of the report by clicking the link below.